Previously on Balls.
Phil.
Hey Phil, how's it going? Sorry to, I know you're very, very busy post Toude France. Are you through the railway bridge now?
All is well. I'm settled down now.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us at short notice here on Balls Radio. End of the Tour de France is done, and a big, big day for the English. Not too many things have gone their way. They've had so many things lined up for them. So they must be over the moon that at least one of the events that they've been teed up for has come to fruition. That's Bradley Wiggins winning a Tour de France, the first Englishman ever to do it.
Well, we've woken up to the first ever British winner of the Tour de France. I know today we've lost in the cricket and we've lost to Ernie Els in the golf.
Bad luck.
We now have the first ever British winner.
Yeah.
We have the first, and not just the winner, by the way. We've got first and second.
Yeah.
We won the last 3 days of racing in the Tour de France, 7 out of 21 stages. It is a total eclipse on the Tour this year, and really it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, it doesn't, and fabulous effort also. We here in South Africa and in Africa, obviously, right behind Chris Froome. I know he rides in the Sky team, the English team, or the British team, but a fabulous. I mean, his performance also needs to be mentioned.
No, he most certainly does, and you know, Chris he's British, he's British parentage, and he's got a British racing license, but his whole heart and soul is African, and the first thing he's going to do, he said when he stops cycling, is to come back to Africa and train the kids to get as much pleasure out of cycling as he's got, and he'll stick to his word. He's a very nice guy, and he, in riding to help Bradley Wiggins win the Tour, innocently dropped into second place. He was so good, and there's no doubt in anybody's mind that Chris can win the Tour de France in the years ahead.
Yeah, he's got a contract still with Sky, I think another 3 years, as we've been hearing during the course of this. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting team tactics and discussions as we look to further Tour de France's.
Well, it is, but the organisers have already said that next year's race is going to be more hilly than this year's race. So they may have to work for Chris next year, and Bradley may have to help him win the Tour.
All right, that's going to be interesting. I want to ask you about that particular point, and that is that the Tour kind of seems done and dusted as they come out of the Pyrenees, and the last day or two are sort of more a procession than anything else. Is that the case, and do you think they should kind of try and make the ending a little bit more competitive, if it isn't? I know that obviously I think Cavendish won the last stage. There's still stages to be won, but as far as the Tour overall goes, do you think are you happy with the way the Tour ends?
Well, the route by tradition always has a penultimate day, Saturday, the time trial, and of course for Sunday you come into Paris. So you can't really change those two, but it depends how you come to that last time trial and how you leave it with the time gaps, whether there's a big race into Paris or a promenade. This year it was a promenade because Wiggins was too far ahead of his nearest rival, who was Vincenzo Nibali, and he was in third place. The route itself, the mountains usually come right up to within 3 days of the finish. I mean, I agree with your comments this year. I thought the race itself wasn't a great bike race. For us, it was a fairy tale come true. It wasn't a great competitive race. Now, next year, you'll see the return of Alberto Contador, who's a brilliant climber and a great time trialist. You'll also see Andy Schleck back and fit. It's going to be a real tussle and a big competition next year.
All right. Just remind us, the Fignon Le Monde 8-second race. Where did that happen on the penultimate day or on the last day?
No, that was the last time the organisers ran the time trial, on the last day of the Tour de France, and because of that, they reversed it on the very last day. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. We were just talking about that a bit earlier on. Phil, we know you got a lot of people that are trying to get hold of you. Final question from Simon.
Phil, Olympics starting very, very soon, and there's rumours going around that Bradley Wiggins could light the flame. Would you be happy to see that happen?
Well, of course I would. They just named today Chris Hoy, the track cyclist, to be the flag bearer for the British team, which he's very honoured to have accepted. Yeah, it'd be great, but I don't think it'll happen. I think his victory's probably come too late. I would have thought the machinery's already in place for whoever they've chosen to light the flame, but I'd certainly support it. It would be wonderful.
There we go. And just to celebrate a British cyclist winning the Tour de France. Phil, we really appreciate your time during the tour for chatting to us.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to speaking to you in the future.
Pleasure.
But travel back safely and all the best.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye-bye. There we go. Phil Liggett joining us and giving us his expert views, and we thank him and Robbie Hunter for their time during the Tour de France. He said not the greatest of races, but still obviously a fairy tale for them.
We the best on 3. 1, 2, 3. We the best.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on balls.co.za. Balls.co.za.